What is up, people on the internet? JQ Lego Productions back with another video. In today's video, I'm doing my custom Lego minifigures showcase video on my Civil War figures part 2. And in this video, I have my Team Iron Man figures that I made to celebrate the release of the movie. And by the time I'm recording this, I have not seen the movie yet. I'm actually gonna post. I'm pre-recording this, and I'm gonna post it on the day the movie comes out. I'm posting Team Cap, which should be in the link in the description below. So you can check that out if you want. And yeah, so anyway, here we have Team Iron Man. Here's Iron Man, Black Widow, Black Panther, SpiderMan, War Machine, and The Vision. So anyway, these figures took a long time to make, and I decided to make 2 showcases because it'd be a lot easier for me, so I can get some figures done. However, War Machine is still not done. I ordered something a little too late, so yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the showcase video. And this isn't really a showcase because I can't cut and then move on to each figures. I just have to put them on the stand. So, yeah. Alright, here's Iron Man. So, let me just move the left. There we go, much better. Alright, so, one thing you'll notice with this figure is the armor piece. What did I use for it? I used a Brick Warriors Spartan armor thing. You probably know what I'm talking about. I used that, one of those. I'm using them for my Iron Man figures. I've been using them quite often. So, I decided to use it with my Mark 46 Iron Man suit for Civil War. And, yeah, one thing you'll also notice is that I painted the mask in my own gold color. And, yeah, I think that turned out pretty cool. I also included the bright red elements you see on the suit. I didn't notice it at first, but then in MGF's, one of his vlogs, he showed us a progress on his. And I was like, whoa, why are there bright red elements? And then he explained there's actually bright red elements on the suit. So I decided to put it onto my figure. And, yeah, it actually makes it pop a little more. So I'm glad I did that. And, yeah, you can also see I painted gunmetal in there. I also got paint on my hand, sorry. Yeah, I also painted the the eyes blue. So that looks cool. And if I flip it up, you'll notice I have Tony Stark in there. I repainted the mouth so that way he doesn't look too happy in the movie, like the normal facial expression, which I do not have a comparison right now. Actually, hang on. Here we go. So yeah, that's the face before until I repainted it, and I also included the black eye, sort of. And yeah, you'll also notice if I take the figure out, I painted a HUD in there. Not a good HUD, but I tried my best. And yeah, that's basically it for the helmet. The arms are fully painted. The legs are the Mark 43 legs that I just got lazy with, so I just used those. And I also painted the side of the legs. Also painted the back. You can see there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Mark 46 Iron Man. Alright, on to War Machine. War Machine, I think I'm more proud of War Machine than I am with my Iron Man figure. Mainly because this is a little more accurate, and I think I did a better job representing War Machine. Now, first off, the helmet is a Lego Group Iron Man helmet, same as the Mark 46 suit. And, yeah, everything's painted. I used the same Brick Warriors armor piece. I also super glued a gun onto it on the side right there. You can see that. Also, one thing I wanted to do, apparently in this movie, I haven't seen the TV spot, but someone told me that there's a rocket launcher on this. Not like a big one, just like a kind of a small rocket launcher thing. Anyway, so I ordered ammo. What are they called? Like brick arms ammo clips. Yeah, ammo clips. And I was gonna super glue it right here, but unfortunately I ordered it too late. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But he still looks pretty awesome with without it. And yeah, I painted the mask with the black paint. Also, underneath the mask, you can see the Lego Group's head for War Machine. And yeah. And I also painted the torso, painted the arc reactor, painted all those little silver details on the arms. The legs are not painted. These are the original War Machine legs that I just painted around to make it even look more accurate. side of the legs are painted, back of the legs are painted, the back of the armor piece is painted, and I also, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, I outlined all around the helmet, I outlined it. I also outlined the War Machine helmet. So yeah, also, another accessory I have for my War Machine is that I have this little thing I sculpted. In the movie, apparently, he has some kind of stick thing that wasn't really represented well in the Lego set, so I decided I'd sculpt it, so that way, since I didn't have the rocket launcher thing on the other shoulder, I might as well sculpt this real quick. It didn't take that long, because it's not my best sculpting work, but you can see it's not, like, the best thing ever, but I think it looks pretty cool regardless on War Machine. So yeah, that's pretty much it for War Machine. Alright, here we go. Here is Black Widow. Black Widow has this very simple suit. I'll just leave it at, I painted everything you see here except for the face. The face was a Lego Group Black Widow face. However, unfortunately, I didn't, like, in the movie she's not going to be happy. However, this facial expression, I decided not to paint my own face, so, yeah, so she's happy, even though she's not going to be happy in the movie, because she can't decide whose side she wants to be on, even though she's not Team Iron Man. So yeah, I also painted, like, this little belt thing on the side of her torso, or no, the front of the torso, so my bad. I painted her legs, the knee pads, the boots, another, like, strap thing, belt thing. I painted on her tasers, you can see on the arms, I painted that. Now, her hairpiece may be inaccurate to some people, but it's the only accurate hairpiece I have that looks somewhat like Black Widow's hairpiece. So, yeah, if I remove it... Oh, shoot, didn't mean to remove the entire figure. And, yeah, here's the back of the torso, not much going around there. Just a continuation of the belt. If I move that, put the head back on. I also have gun holsters on the side that I painted. And, yeah, very simple figure. And, yeah. Alright, here we have the Vision. The Vision is basically my Age of Ultron Vision, so I'm just going to run through it real quick. Everything's painted besides the face and the this part of the torso where the gold and magenta elements are. And, yeah, I just painted around the official Lego Group head, torso, legs, and made it look like the way it does right now. I also painted my own color magenta. I painted the back of the head in a dark gray. The cape is also painted. You'll see there. If I remove the cape, you can see on the side. I'm going to move the cape. There we go. I painted gunmetal on the arms. Ooh, the face. There we go. Also painted the gunmetal right there. Painted the entire torso other than what the parts I just pointed out. I'm actually going to take off the figure of the stand. It's getting really annoying. Painted the side of the legs. The back is also painted. Now I got to move the cape. It's a hassle. I'm just going to remove the entire head. There we go. You can see the back of the figure. That's what it looks like. And if I put the cape back on, there we go. On the head, you'll also notice I repainted the soul gem into a yellow color, so that way it looks a little more accurate. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Vision. He really didn't change much from the Age of Ultron version. Alright, here we have one of the two new main characters into the MCU. Here's Black Panther. Black Panther, right off the bat, the head, I used a 2015 Batman cowl, and I sculpted the front part, and I super glued it onto the head, so that way, if I remove the mask, it's completely removable. Probably not the best move, but I did it anyways. And, yeah, so the first thing I did was I stared at a bunch of reference pictures, and the back of the head, I took reference from the Lego Group, head that came with their figure. Now, you might disagree with me on the ears. The ears I shaved down really small, because I think they're really small in the trailer and the movie. Some of you guys might disagree, but that's just me. And, yeah. You can see I painted all the silver you see on it. This is my most detailed figure on Team Iron Man. I think it's my favorite Team Iron Man figure next to SpiderMan, who I'll show you in a second. And, yeah, I painted on his silver necklace you see there. Painted on silver necklace armband things that he has. I painted on the back, which I took inspiration from the Lego Group torso. I also painted the back of the legs in a gunmetal. Basically, the main colors I used were black, gunmetal, and gray and silver to paint. I also painted on the silver details. This figure is just really detailed. And I didn't paint on the claws, because, like, this is Lego, guys. You can only go so far. And I did paint on like fingers on my Captain America figure, for instance, but yeah, I decided not to do my Black Panther because there was just so much detail. Yeah, I didn't really think it was necessary. Also, I painted the front of the legs, which are posable. I'm just going to show you the detail you see there. And click, which are posable, so I've been moving that. I didn't even sand it. I just somehow did. Ooh, okay. And yeah, the mask is also painted. You can see there. Some of you guys might not like this figure because of the my helmet choice, but I personally think it looks really awesome, and I'm excited to see this character on the big screen. Hope you guys are excited about this guy too. Alright, here is the guy a lot of you guys been waiting for, SpiderMan. SpiderMan was a big project in itself, and yeah, I'm glad I finally got him done. Now, I went through a lot of stages of this figure. Like, here's, let me grab the prototype figure, if I can grab it out of the bag it's in. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll talk about it while I'm getting the thing out of the bag. Now, one thing you'll notice is that everything here is painted. Everything except for the hands. Actually, no, technically the hands are painted. Now, the torso, I painted all the webbing and all the red, even the spider logo. There we go, I got the thing out. Alright, here's version 1. You'll see, it's very simple. Kind of dropped it. Version 1. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to give you guys 360 while I'm talking about it. Now, knock the camera. There we go. So, everything here is painted. I painted all the red, the blue. I also sanded the legs out because, to make it more posable. If I move the legs up, you can see all the gray detail I have in there to really make this figure pop a little more. I painted the gray you see on the torso, painted the blue on the arms, painted his wrists black because that is accurate, painted the webbing all around his head, which took a long time, painted the webbing on his arms, or not really webbing, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I also painted his eyes, which looks really awesome. I didn't paint his smaller eyes because I didn't really think it was necessary, because I like his normal eyes better than his smaller eyes, so yeah, that's just me. Also, he has some kind of belt thing on, so I painted that too. Yeah. Did I say I painted the spider logo? Well, I painted that. I also painted the boots, you can see there. And, yeah, I really like how this figure turned out. Definitely my favorite figure. I can't decide which one's my favorite figure, Black Panther or Spider-Man, but I'm definitely more excited for Spider-Man in the movie than Black Panther, because he's Spider-Man. Durr. Anyway, let's conclude this showcase video. Yeah, you can take that off. Alright, thank you all for watching. Make sure to click like, subscribe, comment, favorite, share. What do you think of these figures? And I'm really excited for this movie, so please do not leave spoilers down below. If you really need to, then I won't read the comments. I'm avoiding YouTube right after I upload part 1. And then after I see the movie, I'll post this one, which probably won't be until 2 days later. After I first post the first showcase, but if you do want to check out that showcase, it will be in the link in the description below. So yeah, if I were to list my favorite figures, I definitely, in terms of detail, I definitely say Black Panther, Spider-Man, Vision, War Machine, Iron Man, and Black Widow. Black Widow is definitely one of the simplest figures in the showcase. However, all these figures were fully upgraded. Well, I mean, Vision and Iron Man are more upgraded than the others. The others are basically completely new figures. And, yeah. Oh, voice crack. Alright, so that's basically it for this video. Hope you all like these figures. Hope you're all excited for this movie. And also, comment down below who's your favorite character that it's going to be in this movie. And whose side are you on. And me, I'm personally on Team Cap. Go Captain America. America. Yeah. Yeah, so that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed watching. And I'll see you guys after Civil War, and I might film a video showing my thoughts, and, yeah. Anyways, see you guys in the next video, whatever video that will be, and whenever that video will come out, and, yeah, bye.